Give me my emeralds back, you thought! Rouge is like to Knuckles what Amy is to Sonic. She's a thought! I deal with this fucking bitch. That is funny though, that Knuckles is okay, let me finish my thought first. So that's why it's funny that he's like, yeah, I'm the Eggman now. No one calls me Robotnik, I am the Eggman. So he introduces himself as Dr. Robotnik. He introduces himself as, I am Dr. Eggman, the greatest scientific genius in the world. He doesn't, like, Robotnik's kind of gone in terms of vocal dialogue. Which I think is very interesting because you might go, well, why is he calling himself Eggman now? Because they already solved that. Again, they don't want to have this incongruity where he's Eggman in Japan and Robotnik in English. So, in Sonic Adventure, they fixed it and had him say, like, I'm Robotnik, nah, shut up, Eggman. There you go. Like, you're done. He's Eggman now. So in this game, being a sequel, of course, yeah, he's just Eggman now. Fuck it. We already explained why he's Eggman instead of Robotnik. We don't need to do it again. Shut the fuck up. He's just Eggman now. Get out of my face. Right? So that's why it's really funny now, from now on. He's like, yeah, I'm Dr. Eggman, what up? Because they already explained it, why that is. And I just think that's funny. Like, he's just Eggman now. Shut the fuck up. Sounds like they'd... Wait.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emerald.
Love it.
What are you babbling about? Call yourself a hunter?
I never said that.
Lady? Shame on you.
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Those belong to me.
I really love Knuckles and Rouge in this game because, like, Rouge is the Catwoman to Knuckles is Batman. Like, Knuckles is kind of stoic and secluded and has a driven purpose, and Rouge is kind of a flirt who's a thief.
Say thanks to someone who just saved your life.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to...
That is such a Catwoman line. You wanted to hold my hand.
Mr. Creed?
This isn't a joke. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
You're no fun.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
I love how Knuckles is like the brawn. His defining characteristic is he's the strongest member. He's a punch-matic, fantastic motherfucker. He is the brawn. He is the muscle. And his rival is Rouge, who is like a girl, which is really funny because like how many other female characters are even in Sonic? But
sorry if I hurt you.
Aw, how chivalrous. But the implication that Rouge can stand up to Knuckles and go toe-to-toe with him. Aw. I love the... What can I say? So cute. So very cute to me. Very expressive character models. Fuck you. I love that. It's very cute. Where you have Rouge being able to stand toe-to-toe with Knuckles, being like, I can go, like, tit-for-tat with the strongest character in the series. And, like, she's a cat burglar. I just think that's great. I do think it's kind of, like, the only thing is, I think it's kind of a shame they don't have more interactions. There was that initial, like, confrontation at the beginning, and then, what the fuck? And then they never really met again outside of that until just now during that boss fight. It's almost a shame they don't, like, have more scenes together, you know? It would have been nice, especially since, like, there's kind of the implication of there being a little bit of a romance involved there. Not really, like, a romance, but, like, you beating me, hey, you beat me up. That makes me like you now. Not sending a very positive message there, but I don't know. I just love that scene where she looks back and smiles. That's so cute. Yeah, this level I remember being very difficult as a kid. I had a lot of trubs with this level when I was a small child. There we go. Come on. Weird gravity. There we go. Yahoo! Oh, getting all turned around. So like, the pacing is a little bit off in that, yo, I've got Amy. Okay, here I can finally talk about this. Look, see how when he jumps, he spins around, but when he hits an enemy, he'll do like a full pose, and it's just the blue outline around him. His model is still, like, intact and doing these fun little poses. God damn it. I want to try and show that. Pay attention to his model when I'm homing attack between these three guys. Like, yeah, like, did you see how he, like, did a little pose or he was grabbing his leg? It was kind of a split second. There's other opportunities where you get a clearer picture of it. But again, like, it's not like an adventure where where his model turns into a sprite for a second, and he is a ball. It's instead, like, his model is always whole. Yeah! Right? It's upside down, so again, it's a little bit hard to see. Shoot. I really wish there was a way I could show that off more significantly. But yeah, I like that, how it's just a blue ball around his model. For whatever reason, something about that I like it. Fuck you. I don't need to explain anything to you. Yeah, the pacing is a little bit screwed up though, because you finish Tails' level, you see that scene of, oh, Amy is... What happened to Amy? Tails! Come save her, Sonic. And then we have a Knuckles level, like out of nowhere, kind of. Like that came out of nowhere, and then we cut back to Sonic going through this level to go catch up to where Amy is and save her. The pacing could be better there, I feel. Yeah, I love this. I've noticed a lot of... a lot of things have been like, I don't know, like, very recently, apparently a bunch of... what an asshole. Like, geez, using the D word, Robotnik. Like, apparently a bunch of creative types, like all the storytellers have been... Like, was there a seminar where they're like, hey, did you know that when you're outside in space, you'll be fine for like 30 seconds? Because I've seen so many things in recent years that have been utilizing that. Like Persona, Guardians of the Galaxy, a lot of things have been using that little tidbit of information. Yeah, look at him. Look at that! And if I was, like, touching him, he would be doing damage here. But Sonic did it first. We were outside in the open vacuum doing the ring dash there. Yeah, look at this Tetris room. This room would always fuck me up because of the fucked up gravity and camera. Today it's a lot easier for me to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. But as a kid, I would die on this section so often. Yeah, the pacing is a little bit fucked up, where it's like, oh, now we're back here, going to where Amy is. Why did we have Knuckles' level in between? That's a little I don't know. I guess, like, what else could, like, what is the better solution there? I can't really think of one. But it certainly doesn't make it not awkward. The way it was handled, the way they did go about it. Ah, shit. Easy. Yes, I remember that part being a big problem. And again, we're kind of in the open vacuum here. No, I guess you could say, like, the green outlines here those green, like, those green radiation outlines kind of represent like you're in an air box right now. I don't know. Look at this asshole having a spaz attack. Fuck you. Look at these fake chaoses, by the way, I didn't mention. God damn it. Who built these? Because they do not, have animals inside them. They're not badniks. Who built those? Robotnik did not build those fake chaoses. They have power cells inside them. Are they military? Are they military bioweapons? Like, why are they based on chaos? What an interesting coincidence, right? To design them off of chaos. Anyway. So now we're finally caught up. This scene's important. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play. Pay attention. This is, again, an important scene.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride that will clear the colony back.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. Give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic's asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
Ooh, then the screen turns red because Tails is a badass. Oh no! Dude, look at how look at my sweet baby boy Tails. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to stop. I know this is terrible. But like, this is so important. Like, Tails just self-actualized as a person. His story arc is complete. There you go. Like, in this game, Tails had to share doubles, like, he didn't, unlike in Sonic Adventure, they didn't all get their own independent story. They kind of had to share story time. It was the hero story. So, Tails had some scenes, but the story isn't specifically about him and his development, of course. So, he didn't really get, like, the narrative dedicated to him, and yet, that scene is the most important to his character. God damn it. To his character. His story is done. He has just self-actualized. He is his own independent person. This is the Fox who... God damn it. This is why I paused, because I can't talk about this and fight at the same time. but I'm not gonna have time to talk about this if I just beat him lickety-split, so I'm gonna have to pause, I'm sorry. Tails started out as the tag-along kid, Sonic is so cool I want to follow him around, and became the sidekick, and then in Sonic Adventure said, no, I need to step out and do this on my own. I can do this, I don't need to depend on him anymore. And then in this game, there you have it. This is the same Fox who, the first time he fought Eggman by himself, said, I'm not afraid, where's Sonic? Oh no, he's not here, I have to do this by myself. And he has grown into this person who... Eggman just murdered Sonic right in front of his face. His family, his big brother, his hero. Eggman just killed Sonic the Hedgehog. And what is Tails' reaction? Does he cower in fear? Does he go, oh no, how am I going to do this without Sonic? No. He's resolute. He is confident. He stands, like, on his own 2 feet, like, Sonic put his trust in me. For the first time, he asked me to do something. Instead of saying, like, yeah, I can do this, Tails, you can come along if you want and help out, I'm the hero here. For the first time, Sonic said, I'm counting on you to do this. You have to finish this. Because I can't, because I'm dead. And Tails goes, yeah, I can do it. I can, like, he's standing up on his own 2 feet, and he's like, I can't give up. He's not afraid of Eggman, the fucking nemesis of the entire series up to this point. Like, the main villain of the series, who just murdered Sonic, and he says, I'm gonna fuck you up, Eggman. With no fear, just, like, quiet resolution. Like, Sonic, I won't let you down. Tails is his own person now. He's not the sidekick anymore. He's not the tag-along kid. He's not the sidekick trying to emulate Sonic, trying to live up to his example, trying to imitate him. He is his own person.
Lock on to Eggman when you get
He is, in his own right, Tails is a hero. And not a hero in the way Sonic is. A hero on his own. Like, that's what the song is. That's why I love Tails' theme. Because it's so good, because it's like, if I follow you, I will never see the light. I can't go my whole life trying to be like Sonic. Like, what would Sonic do? I can't do that. That's not how I will, like, be my own person. I need to be my own person. There are things that I can do that no one else can do. Come on! Oh, no! Damn it! Coming down to the wire here. Yes! No! Come on! Phew! There are things that I can do that Sonic can't. And instead of trying to, like, live up to his example, I'm going to do what is unique about me and be a hero on my own terms. He's not a sidekick anymore. He stands on equal footing with the fucking primary villain of the goddamn franchise.
Strange energy.
As a true hero.
He's Sonic. Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control.
What? No? Excuse me? This is why I needed to pause, because I wasn't going to be able to talk about that.
I hate to ask, but
I wasn't going to be able to talk about all that, because what the fuck did Sonic just say there? Like, this blows my goddamn mind. This is so significant. Sonic, he was trapped here. Okay, I need you to think about this. I need to break this down for you. Sonic was trapped in the space capsule and launched out into space, and he said, oh, I have this fake emerald. It has the same wavelength and properties as the real emerald, so I can use it to teleport with the Chaos Emerald, with the Chaos Control, just like Shadow did. But A, that's not what that emerald does. It's not a real that's not a real Chaos Emerald. The only reason Shadow can Chaos Control is because he's using the infinite abilities to amplify the chaotic energies of a real Chaos Emerald. In order to, again, that's not what the Chaos Control is. The Chaos Control is a time manipulation ability that is unique to Shadow. Because he's already naturally so fast, he is slowing down time. So what Sonic just said is complete nonsense. Sonic didn't use the fake emerald to Chaos Control. God damn it. Every time. Maybe I can land. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe? That is not what just happened. That is what he thinks happened because he doesn't know any better. He doesn't realize that that's what he thinks the Chaos Control does, but that's not actually what it does. So he thinks he used the fake emerald to Chaos Control, just like Shadow, in order to teleport from that capsule in space back onto the Space Colony Ark. That is not what he just did. What he did was he teleported. He didn't use the Chaos Control. He fucking teleported. The Chaos Control is not a teleport. This is why I made such a big deal to explain this. Because that's not what the Chaos Control does. That's not what he just did. He did not use the Chaos Control. God fucking damn it. He did not use the Chaos Control. He just fucking teleported. And the fake emerald had nothing to do with it. Because the fake emerald is not a Chaos Emerald. It would imbue him with no power in the way the Chaos Emerald would have. So, literally what we just saw was Sonic using the fake emerald basically as a placebo through just somehow teleported, apparently through sheer force of will. That was not a special ability imbued into him by the Chaos Emerald. He just did it. How? What the fuck? Like, what? Like, this is why this is such a big deal to me, okay? Sonic just teleported. Somehow. How did he do... And again, this is the part that's most blows me away about it. He teleported and didn't even realize he did it. He thought he was using the Chaos Control. He thought, oh, I used the Chaos Control. Thanks to that fake emerald, I was able to use the Chaos Control. That's what he thinks he did, but that's not what he did. He apparently just teleported somehow without even realizing that he did it. Like, just through his own natural abilities. Because, again, teleportation is the rapid deconstruction, relocation, and then reconstruction of our physical matter, of physical molecules that compose our body. That's what they do in Star Trek. They break down you molecule by molecule and transmit those molecules to another, like, to such an infinitesimal degree, oh god damn it, that they can't even be perceived in the physical space. It's like how when you drop an ice, it's like when you drop a sugar cube in a cup of ice, and the sugar cube melts. The molecules of sugar are still in that cup of water, but they have been diluted to such an extent that they are imperceptible to the human eye. That is what that's what teleportation is. It's breaking down the physical matter that composes your body to such a like independent degree that it might as well not be there. We cannot perceive it. And then it's moving those molecules to another location and then reconstructing those molecules back into the original position and construction. And again, that's like a big science fiction thing, is teleportation. You need a teleporter to do that. Apparently, Sonic just did it. Again, he did that entire process of breaking down his own molecular structure, moving it through time and space. And again, apparently it took a lot of physical effort on his part to do that, because when he popped back onto the Ark, he was physically exhausted and needed Knuckles to help hold him up. So it took a lot of energy to do that, which again, if it was the Chaos Control using the Chaos Emerald, it wouldn't have, because it's just the power of the Emerald doing it, not his own physical exertion. So again, not the Chaos Control. And apparently it took a while, too. Like, it took some time for him to do that. It was not instantaneous. And again, he did all that. He broke down his molecules, moved the molecules through space, through miles and miles and miles of open space back onto the Space Colony Ark, and then reconstructed himself all through sheer force of will. He just did it without even realizing that he did it. Holy shit! Like, Sonic is so fucking awesome! Sonic the Hedgehog just did that without even understanding what it is that he did, without realizing what he had done. What a fucking badass! Like, oh my god! He literally just bent space and time over the table and raped it without even realizing! Oh my gosh, anyway. Love this scene. Gonna let this play out. Pay attention, it's awesome. Love this scene.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventure days are coming to an end.
Okay, first of all, that is like one of my favorite scenes in all of Sonic. That is like my Sonic the Hedgehog in a nutshell cutscene. Like, if you are trying to explain Sonic to someone who has no experience with the character, I would point to that scene. That scene. Who are you anyway? What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, that is Sonic. Like, I'm nothing special. I'm just some guy who loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking love that. That's, like, so great. But secondly, the reason I love that scene is because, again, I just explained all this stuff about how Sonic didn't do the Chaos Control. He teleported through space and time, using the fake emerald as a placebo effect. And you can kind of tell during that scene that Shadow's kind of putting the pieces in his head together, like, what the fuck? The Chaos Control isn't a teleportation. What the fuck are you saying? How did you do that? And with a fake emerald, you didn't even use a Chaos Emerald to amplify your abilities? How? And I love that line. What are you? Anyway, because A, that's a callback to the original meeting between them, where Sonic is the one who says, Shadow, what is you? And now Shadow, the ultimate life form, is the one going, what are you? Like, you can almost imagine, like, in a different interpretation, a different, like, less, like, cartoony, because, again, it is fairly cartoony-centric in presentation. You can almost imagine, like, if I were to direct that scene, I would have, like, Sonic, I would have Shadow, like, back up, and like, his eyes widen, and his eyebrows raise, and go like, what are you? Like, the realization of what Sonic just did, and the impossibility of it. Like, what are you? Answer me! Oh god, where am I? Holy shit! Fuck! This boss fight's hard. Not because it's a difficult boss fight, just because the implementation is good. And then again, that response is so great, where he's like, again, Sonic doesn't even realize what he's being asked. Like, Shadow's going, what are you? How did you do that? This impossible attack. Oh god, what just happened? Like, you just did something that is literally impossible. What the fuck? Right? God damn it. Come on. This boss fight's kind of annoying, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you just did some bullshit right there. And Sonic doesn't even understand the question. He's like, what you see is what you get. I'm just the guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, that explains it. As if that's an explanation, right? Like, Sonic, no. That's not... Dude. And then Shadow kind of laughs like, okay. Like, okay, whatever you say, I have to kill you now. And what I especially like about it is, again, Sonic just teleported through sheer force of will without even realizing he did it, without using a Chaos Emerald, that's for sure. And after this game, Shadow is shown being able to teleport. He does teleport at various instances throughout the series after this game. That is not him using the Chaos Control. Because again, Chaos Control, not a teleportation technique. And he doesn't even use the Chaos Emerald to do it in those instances. What happened was, Shadow saw that Sonic was able to teleport through sheer force of will without a Chaos Emerald, went, well, if he can do it, I can do it. I'm the ultimate life form. Of course I can do that. Of course I can teleport if he can teleport. And so after this, he kind of realizes that it's possible to do because Sonic just did it and is able to do it from now on. From now on, Shadow was able to teleport. Because it was kind of proved to him that it's something that's done, because Sonic just did it. You can almost imagine... Nah.
Sonic, I did.
Look at, like, Tails went from angry eyes to, aw, he's dead. I'm sad.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Oh!
Look outside.
Ooh.
Yay! Look at this FMV. So how did we go from that space highway to... Like, Sonic was just running around Space Highway fighting Shadow, and now all of a sudden... He's there? How did he get there? A, how did he, like... Apparently he slam dunked the fake emerald into the Ark's cannon to blow it up from the outside? So that's like... I feel like there's a missing scene there. Not like there's a missing scene, but it's like, okay, you need a transition here. But yay, hero story complete. That's like a good half of the game right there. Whew. And once again, I must point out, what was so bad there? What do you talk like I hear these fucking people complain about this game. I hear these fucking people try and revert like by the way, I love this remix of Sonic's theme. This is such a great one. With the whistle at the beginning. That lets me try. Music's always good. Wait, master. Again, I don't see it. I do not understand what the fuck you people are talking about. I just played it right in front of your eyes. The complaints don't make sense to me. Again, go watch that Pro Jared fucking video. They're trying to retcon hit like. Goddamn. I've already complained about this so much in the first game, where I was like, you can't ignore this game. So instead, you're trying to retroactive history and say, oh, it was bad the whole time. Fuck you, I just played it, at least half of it, and guess what? Still good, still just as good as the day it came out in terms of gameplay, and I did a lot of talking about the story, so I don't, like, obviously it's not perfect, there's weird, funny little foibles here and there, but I just don't get these fucking... I will never understand the mind of a Sonic hater, and you know what? I don't want to understand. I don't understand how you can be so self-deluded into convincing yourself that a game is bad, sheer and entirely on the basis of, oh, it's part of a series I have been told to hate. That's what it is. They've been told, oh, you're supposed to hate Sonic. That's the cool thing. It's cool to hate Sonic. So I'm going to look at this game that's... Yeah. God, this game came out fucking 15 years ago. Jesus Christ. That I have been told to hate, and now I'm going to think of dumb reasons that it's bad and to hate it. And guess what? Your reasons are dumb.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Park, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
All hail the Eggman Empire. I love that. There is a trailer for the Hero Side Story if you did the Dark Side Story first, which again, I think you're kind of not supposed to do that. I'll figure out where to edit that in later. But yep, time to hop over to the dark side. Also, check out this stage select. I love this, how all of the levels you played are on a map. Here's a map of the world, and all of the levels are listed out on it. Apparently, the Chow Garden is just an island off the coast of whatever city USA this is supposed to be. I just love this map. It's so cute.